Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back. And I actually casted a little bit of a voting here if the bottom is in, if the pump we're having right now, is it actually the signal of a bottom or not. A lot of people are saying no, it's not the bottom just yet. Some are saying yes, it is. I think it is, personally. Now the fact that a lot of people think it's not actually means it is. And we're back at $90,000 with Bitcoin again after touching 85, 70, 79,000, I guess. And yeah, we also have a few more days, to close our December private. So right now that the coins are discounted, maybe joining could actually get you one or two suggested coins, which could perform because right now we're pretty much at a huge discounted prices right now. And what a banner, 80% off. Okay, so coming back here, 1 hour time frame, we have a new pattern going on, and this little bit of, you can see almost, I don't know, cup and handle. You can say a very small cup, I guess, like this, with some sort of a handle going on the 1 hour time frame, which actually signifies that PEPE is gonna go on if it actually becomes successful towards 532, at least in the short term. So you have an opportunity here to make 15%, which is good to see. And yeah, I think 15% is an easy peasy. I think we're gonna move even past 15%. I'm very interested to see how December is gonna turn out to be, and the way December may work could actually be very different from what November actually did. And we also have on the 4 hour time frame, you can see this little bit of a break, basically almost like a descending broadening wedge. And even if we go with this 4 hour time frame, we have almost, I think there's a retest coming at 455. Yeah, still another 15-20% is something you can expect in the next coming couple of days. And then when you do that, let's go to the daily and see how the daily time frame is shaping up to be like. Yeah, so you can see that the daily has this, break of that green candles, and then the weekly. So I've actually shown you Heikin Ashi some couple of days ago, and I actually want to do this one more time to see how things are looking. Okay, so we're still on the red. It has been how many weeks? Since 22 September, it has just been red, right, with PEPE. So we still don't have that spinning top or a doji or a green candle to break the curse of this red Heikin Ashi bars. So we sort of like we still need that, doji or the first green candle or something. If we go to the regular candles here, I'm actually gonna go and switch to the candles. It is actually green, okay? And that's why Heikin Ashi is actually very, very good indicator of the real candlestick reading, because while it was green there, you can see it's not green in here. And the reason is because Heikin Ashi actually filters and averages the noise, right? It actually calculates the accurate noise and shows you the real deal, like how much of a green is that green candle, sort of to speak. Okay, yeah, it is green on the other side, but really, is it like really green? Is it really a big deal? And still, when you come to Heikin Ashi, it seems like it's really not that much of a big deal. Now, when Heikin Ashi will have a doji or a green candle, I think we're gonna be, very, very, very good to continue on from there. The daily is okay. You can see that the daily is fine. We're getting those green, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna turn green as well. So if we break this, like downtrend like that, all the way to 476, so I think we're gonna move up to 816. So maybe go on and do something like break here, back test, and then you're good to go to 804 at least, and then even 1500, maybe even all-time high by next year. I don't know. We're gonna see how that goes out. Let's talk about Shiba Inu, and Shiba is already pumping. You can see that the Heikin Ashi here, the most important Heikin Ashi time frame bars is the weekly, and the weekly is still not printing those doji or any green candle, but I'm pretty sure it's just about time, and they're gonna actually start to appear. They're gonna start show up very, very soon as well. And on the 4-hour time frame, I think SHIB is doing some extraordinary job in here. So I guess SHIB has done something beautiful, and that is break this downtrend a little bit of the downtrend. And yes, there's a retest going on, so you can see that it's almost like a very mini bump and run retest here, and then you're looking for at least 937, break above 937, and then you're gonna have your next technical target all the way from there to there, and then it could actually push up to 1096 or 1100 at least we're looking at, right? So we're looking at a relief rally. I do believe it's a relief rally that is coming up. On the private, we bought some coins very, very cheap, and especially speaking of cheap, we did actually get into some Bonk as well, because a few days ago, if I actually show you the private, and why private, I think that we already entered Bonk a few days ago right here. So you can see that we tried at 888. It actually took our stop losses one time, and then I said enter again, pretty much the same day, 23 November. Yeah, so 22 November, and then the next day I was like, okay, enter again, but put your stop at 830. We were trading at 864. So far it was down here at 868, and this is actually, it's almost 15% up right now. So yes, we do have a small profit out of it, but I'm still looking to see Bonk moving a little bit more higher. This is not the end of it. I do think we have 1164. Now imagine if it actually goes to even 1164, we would have 30% in our bags, just like that. So it's gonna actually recover a lot of losses that took place. And then even if November comes into a break-even place, it is good for us on the private, because imagine how many people have been liquidated, how many people have faced huge losses this month. And even we kind of took some of the losses because it was a very bad time in crypto. I mean, think about it, man. This crash, this time, the fear and greed index shows that it has been at the extreme fear, as if it was back when FTX exchange actually collapsed, or Luna, classic Terra Luna, when it actually got rug pulled, and a lot of people face a lot of losses. That's the kind of fear that the market has right now, and we're talking after 2 to 3 years of that same fear coming up. So definitely a very tough one, a very, very tough month really appeared. And when time like this appears, it is going to definitely affect a lot of us, pretty much even the best ones out there. And Bitcoin again above $90,000, good to see. Polkadot, well, I'm pretty sure if you join the private, I'm going to tell you to buy some Polkadot. It is actually a very, very good buy. Solana is actually moving. Okay, so we can actually talk about it. And I do think that there's a pattern going on, and yeah, it's almost like beautiful, right? This looks really amazing. Just a little bit of a gift here. You guys can actually trade it as I speak, and we're breaking above it. So I do think there's a small retest coming in at 138, 137, and then from there it's a small gift for you that you can actually even take in and try to trade. So that's going to be 13.23% coming up next. What else could we even talk about? I don't know. Zen. Yeah, let's do Zen. So Zen has been down. Zcash and Zen has been pumping along the way, but man, what can I say? Look at this. This is pretty much like too hard to trade. I can just look at the candles and tell you that. I mean, look at this: pump up, take stop loss, liquidation like this, right? And then it's a very random market here with Zen right now. Like, the market maker is just pumping based on, pumping and dumping based on which side people are shorting or buying, right? So based on that is actually moving the market here, and it's actually a very, very difficult coin to trade as far as I look at it. And let's actually go on and check the daily and what I could even make off the weekly as well. That's what I'm trying to do. All right. So if Bitcoin actually starts to go back up again, we could actually see Zen moving up. And Zen has always been a difficult coin to trade. Do you notice even back here in during this, consolidation going on, it has actually been some very super random move that has been happening with the coin itself, pump and dumps and whatnot. But I do say this, and that is, we're sort of under, the weekly is more clear to me. Even if we go on and we bring in the Heiken Ashi one more time here, yeah, the weekly is still something that Zen is failing to cross and move above, right? And the reason is everything is in front of you. Like, for example, back in February 2023, this one here was the first rejection of that trend line, and then it went down. We had a fake out right here, and then we went to the downside. Now look at all this pump back in January 2025, okay? And yeah, it actually moved up, but then it came down and went underneath it, and then actually came down one more time. So it failed to hold and continue higher. So again, you're breaking above it, but the candles are still kind of struggling to maintain that area and stay above it to actually continue even higher. So the question could even be that, is it going to continue down here because that's the flow that it has in the previous data and history right there. So I do think there could be chances of just coming to maybe $6.2. But if the market becomes good, then maybe this is for the first time we could actually see it go up. Just to be safe, in order for me to sort of say that we're going to continue higher, if we bounce back up above $18.8, I think that could be a very good sign to start a journey higher, to go even higher. Then we're not going to be looking at $6.8 at all. So that's it for this little bit of a market overview and update. You got some trading signals. You got the private opened up again. You can join there to take trades. And yeah, I think a good time is coming in the market. I don't know, people are so scared. And I'm not here to make you feel good, but I'm here to actually tell you the real deal. And I think real deal is the market is eventually still going to go back up again. They always do. Whatever goes down, it always comes back up again. And I'm going to see you the next one. Love.